You want your kids to always think in terms of goals, not expectations. What are outcome goals? It's something that that your athletes want to achieve. Usually in terms of a result, a victory, a top 10, a podium, whatever it might be. Outcome goals have a very different feeling to them. Whereas expectations have that sense of certainty, with goals, it's about possibility. Like, I'm setting this goal and I may be able to achieve this goal. I'm going to work toward this goal. So it's possible. So it's not that birthday present thing where it's yanked away. Of course, goals aren't always achieved, in which case, yes, there'll be some disappointment, but only because they didn't realize that possibility. But there won't be that devastation because it was quote unquote expected. Another great thing about goals is, unlike expectations where it's all or nothing, goals are about degree of attainment. Setting goals is an inexact science. There's no way to absolutely precisely determine the right goals. But what matters is the degree of attainment, the amount of improvement toward the goal. So let's compare expectations and goals here. Let's say your child is finishing in the top 20 in their sport, let's say running race, and they set an expectation of top 10, or they set a goal of a top 10, and they finish the race and they finish 12th. With that expectation, did they succeed or fail? Well, they failed because they didn't get into the top 10. But if it was a goal, they succeeded because they improved. Even though they didn't meet the goal of top 10, they improved from 18th to 12th. That's a big improvement, and that's a success. Unlike the emotional reactions related to expectations, very different set related to goals. Before, with goals, there's a sense of excitement and being inspired about going after that goal. After achieving the goal, how do they feel? They feel elated, proud, even more inspired, excited, exhilarated, the kind of emotions they should feel when they've had success. If they don't achieve the goal, as I touched on earlier, sure, they're disappointed because they didn't achieve the goal. But that disappointment doesn't suck the life and the joy out of it. It actually causes them to be more determined. They want it even more next time, so they'll work even harder. Phrases associated with goals, very different from the 6 phrases related to expectations. I want to, I would like to, I'm aiming for, I'm working hard to. Those carry very different emotional and motivational resonance than those 6 phrases: I must, I have to, I need to, I better, I gotta, I should. But even with outcome goals, like I talked about earlier about process versus outcome, sure, acknowledge those outcome goals, but then immediately shift to process goals. Because whether they're goals or expectations, if they're related to results, your kids don't have absolute control over them. In which case, you want to get them to shift to process goals. What do I need to do to perform my best? And if they do that, they're likely to perform their best and therefore achieve the outcome goals. Hello, I'm Dr. Jim Taylor, and thanks for watching my Prime Sport Parenting blog segment. To learn more about my Prime Sport Parenting online course, please click on the image of the father and daughter in the lower right of your screen. To watch other Prime Sport Parenting segments, please click on the window in the upper right of your screen. Until next time, be the best sport parent you can be.